Good evening and welcome to West Ham United to Plasto. So, it is the weekend upon us. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the arch enemy we are playing. The build up to it, it's all been about one particular person. I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of listening to about YouTube videos on Lucas Paqueta, but I mean, he is our poet or whatever. He's the most creative player we've got. I wouldn't put him in the same class as Payet, but close on when he's on his game, which of late for the last 2 years he hasn't been, has he? I mean, he's obviously, I mean, that has weighed on him, that stuff, but I mean, we've stuck behind him, and it's the old saying, we've stuck behind him. He kind of owes us a little bit, and he does. So if Flamenco do come in and get him, I mean, there's this thing about loaning him back till the end of the season. I think worst case scenario if that happens, but then again, do we really want an unhappy player at the club around the changing rooms? Obviously, he is a creative player, and we need that. But do we prefer to have a workhorse in there? Probably I do, if I'm being brutally honest. Because if the guy wants to go, you just let him go. It's like being in a job at work and you're actually moving to another job, and it's those last 2 weeks. You couldn't give a shit, could you? You literally just you're moving on. You could not give a rat's. And I think there's a little bit of that in him, although he's trying to push obviously the move away. I just think, you know what, prefer to have someone who gives a toss and who's going to run around for 90 minutes rather than. I mean, the Liverpool game was just ridiculous when he got sent off. Obviously, everybody knows what happened there. So yeah, the build-up's been all about more about Paqueta than it has been about the actual game, and I see a little bit about the managers. Obviously, Thomas Frank is under huge pressure. If we happen to turn him over somehow, he's probably on his way out. He can get Big Ange in again. But I mean, I'd probably take Ange, to be honest. I think a few of us would. All out attacking football, stuff it we can't defend, so why not just attack? So yeah, build up to the game. Obviously, Wan-Bissaka's back, which is great. Played against QPR last week. Unfortunately, fortunately for Diouf, he's in the final of the African Nations Cup. And you know what? The more I think about it, if he's, like I said, defensively he's not great, but going forward he's quite good. And his crossing's spot on normally. I mean, he's a great crosser of the ball. I think old Tati's going to feed a lot off him. So when he's back, I look forward to that. Obviously, by then we could be finito and we're heading onto the old Championship on the way down the old Premier League and into the Championship. But yeah, that's just going forward. But back to tomorrow's game. Obviously, we haven't got Diouf. Let's see what he starts with. I haven't really looked into too much on the Madripanos side of stuff. I don't think, obviously, they said it weren't as bad as what they first thought, but I can't see him being fit tomorrow, so it means we're going to have to run on flipping Kilman, which is a penalty waiting to happen, isn't it? I mean, flipping nightmare, that guy. I mean, I'm sure 99% of West Ham fans are thinking, how the fuck do we pay 40 million for that? So, yeah, memories of the past. The previous stadium, obviously. David Cross in the 80s. I was at that game. I think he scored 4 in that game. And obviously, Morrison, when he ran the full length of the pitch, tremendous goal. What a nutter he was. And what a player. Only if he'd had the right head for the game. But if Ferguson can control him, what chance did we have? But yeah, so we've had some great memories down the road. Obviously, Antonio scoring and his funny celebration, as we all remember. But yeah, like I'm saying, we need a win. Draws, obviously, worst case scenario because we don't want to lose to them. But we need to win. Flipping hell, we just need to go out and try and win. I'm hoping. I mean, obviously, we want to see the new guys. Obviously, Tati will play, but Pablo, I think this would be just too big for him. He looks like he'd do all right maybe in the Championship, but I don't know. Hopefully, I'm wrong. He just don't look strong enough. I know it's early doors and it's not, but the thing is, it's not the Portuguese league. It's a lot quicker. This league, more physical. And like I said, he did have a part to set up in that goal for I'm thinking, no, Somerville last week. So yeah, I mean he's done a bit already, considering he's only been there a short time, and he's had not much in the way of playing time. So let's see. I personally think, because Tottenham are shot to shit. I know they've just bought a couple of players, and hopefully Gallagher don't start. It's like the old new manager syndrome with a new player. It'd be interesting to hear your thoughts on what you think the score. Comment in below what you're thinking the score will be tomorrow. I think it will be a 1-1 draw. I just think they're absolutely crap. We're crap. Funny enough, just on the side there, I had West Ham United Fulham. A loss. West Ham United Brighton. A draw. West Ham United Nottingham Forest. VAR won that game. Bastards. Yeah, a loss. I'm not sure how, but there we go. Well, we do know how. VAR got that completely wrong. And for the FA to turn around and say, oh, no, well, I won't go into it because we've all been there and we know what's happened. Queen's Park Rangers, I think we might have to get used to this one. Yeah, that'll be us maybe next season. More than likely will be. That's who we'll be playing. Right, please like and subscribe. And add your comments to the videos. It will, it will just increase, obviously, our interaction, which is what this is all about. I'd like to hear your thoughts on stuff and whether you think, obviously, what the scoreline will be. It'd be good to hear your comments on that for tomorrow. But also, whether you think Nuno will be staying put or do you reckon they'll get shot of him? Right, until next time, thanks for listening and we'll see you soon.